Yo, welcome back to Brandon Smooth TV. Back at you with another review. This is a movie from Netflix that's actually part of a trilogy of movies called Fear Street. Now, I found out that Fear Street was actually based on a series of books by R.L. Stine. We all know him from Goosebumps from our childhood, reading those books. So the first movie is Fear Street, 1994. I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed this movie. This movie was definitely a little campy, but they did that on purpose. And what it does, it kind of takes elements from some of our favorite horror movies and some of our favorite horror movie tropes and just kind of throws them in a blender, mixes them all together, and makes a smoothie out of them. So I definitely enjoyed this. Number one, I thought the kills were pretty good in the movie. And for any horror movie, you better have good kills. Unique kills, stuff you haven't seen, stuff you don't expect. So I thought they did a pretty good job with that. And I didn't think the actors didn't do a terrible job. They did a pretty good job, you know. You got your stereotypical smart guy. You got your one that hates society. You got I don't know, the virgin normally, you got your jock, and you got your dumbass. You know what I'm saying? That's typically the formula. So the movie takes off, it starts off with a murder in a town, because basically it's two different towns. One's called Shady Side, and I guess that's where all the poor people live, and then one's called Sunnyvale, where all the rich, snobby douchebags live. And basically it starts off with a murder, and basically what happens in Shady Side, there's been murders that's been streaming back for hundreds of years. We end up finding out people just going insane and just killing people, mass murdering them. They don't know why specific to this town. They even went out of their way to show in the news reports that it's been basically the murder capital overall out of all the cities in America. So another murder happens at the mall. Somebody gets killed. And then once this person get killed, it kind of sets off a chain of events where more people are starting to get murdered. And what you end up finding out is there's an evil spirit of a witch named Sarah Fear that's been possessing people and having them commit these mass murders. So you meet up with a group of kids trying to stop them. It kind of reminds me of Stranger Things a little bit. But the kids, they come through. And basically, their friends start getting picked off because they had a pet rally or something in between Shady Side High, and Sunnyvale High. And one thing led to another, a car wreck, and they basically woke up the grave of Sarah Fear. So she came back to start taking people out. So the movie's good. I enjoyed it. Like I said, it's not too long, and it was it's a good beginning for the first one of the trilogy. I want to see if it's going to progress. Now, a lot of the serial killers in the movies that they brought back, or the spirits of these people, I definitely enjoy. They had the first guy, was his movie, basically. The guy with the skull mask reminded me of a mix between Jason, of course, Scream #1, and maybe a little bit of Michael Myers in there. Not too much stalking, but he went around killing people. He was cool. There's also a lady from like the 1950s. I don't know. Right around that Grease time, that comes and kills people with like a goddamn blade, like the same blade they used to shave people with. I thought that was kind of dope. And then we get you basically dude that is like Jason. He got a knapsack or a potato sack on his head and an axe. He's running around killing people in the woods with a flannel jacket. So Fear Street was good. It was some shit in the movie that didn't really make sense, and when you watch it, you be like, why did they do this or why did they do that? But I guess you can just put it off, you know, as some kids out there trying to figure out what the hell's going on. There was some dumb shit happening in the movie. Didn't make no sense. Because once they found out they was coming for one girl, I would have been out. Gone. Oh, they're coming after you? I'm headed to the crib. Wash this blood off and keep it pushing. But definitely watch Fear 1994. You know, detach your brain from your body, because it's not one of the movies you think about. It's just one of them you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with, of course, more reviews. Peace.